Hello, folks. I'm Detroit Miracle. Yes, and indeed. Right now, I am here to review the trailer for the 1984 film called The Last Starfighter. Now, this is around 1984. Sci-fi is already cool, is already immense, is already a fan favorite genre. So people that appreciates good sci-fi is always waiting around for new, greater, or better sci-fi, or much the same. So the last Starfighter that was released in 1984, it got mixed reviews in terms of it being drastically different from the other types of sci-fi franchises. And I did like that it was big differences because you don't necessarily want to keep seeing the same exact sci-fi formula just because it works for someone else in some other franchise. I don't mean that you would want to keep seeing it in other franchises exactly the way that it is. So I noticed while watching that trailer that the technology seemed different. It almost seemed like video game technology in ways, but nevertheless, it was something different that they provided the fans in terms of that particular quality of special effects, and it wasn't bad at all. Okay, so I'm sitting through the trailer watching it, and I noticed all the action sequences, all the starship sequences and scenes in the film, bits of aliens, and there's a super car in there, a car that can seemingly fly, is incredibly fast. And it's a video game program in the trailer. I'm going through the bits that I've seen, and I'm like, wow, this is cool. And in 1984, the video game arcade era was at a thriving pitch. It was incredibly enormous back in the 80s. So when they introduced the last Starfighter video game in terms of that being the test needed to determine who was worthy to be the next Starfighter, us video game craze fans couldn't have been even more excited than to hear that this last Starfighter pertained to a video game. So that was something else cool. So I'm watching the trailer. I'm open minded, and I said this isn't bad at all. I watched about a couple minutes or so of something, and I said, "Wow, this looks like something I could really get into." So I think that the last Starfighter trailer was good, and of course, I couldn't wait to go out and see the movie. From watching that trailer, I'm like, "Wow, more cool sci-fi, indeed." All right, folks, let me know how you feel about this one.